business owners and creatives just burn themselves out because they're just focusing on content and followers. Why not just build a system with the leverage that can actually create a legacy that will outlive you? A business that could run without you. Instead of only just promoting yourself and perfecting your product, look at the bigger picture, a full business ecosystem where each phase feeds off the other. With your art, your products, your services, we're gonna build a world around it by building your brand into a living ecosystem. The brain is where you organize and plan, the body is where you store the content, and the nervous system is where you execute the task on automation. If you're trying to get to a flow state or mastery at whatever it is that you're doing, we're gonna combine all the loose ends of a business together as one. What we do is design and implement the entire system so your creative content can create sales without consuming too much of your time. We created the content system for an international pop star with over 3 million followers. Her name is Desi G. And we not only created the content for her, but actually convert that attention into super fans. And I'm gonna break down an example of how we did that, starting with the 3D animation that we created for her stage design, where she performed in front of over 1.6 million people on live TV. And we was able to take that attention and collect the emails and phone numbers of the fans who are watching. So instead of that 3-minute moment of fame of her song, we was able to collect the data and make sure it'll last forever. So when we go on tour, we can use that data to send and promote the shows and the new releases and the clothes that comes out. So it's a full ecosystem that we created. And even though that she has a very high demand of content that she needs to post out on a daily because she has so many followers, we was able to create a one-click content workflow to create 30 viral posts every month, where a single raw footage uploads now triggers a fully automated workflow for editing and scheduling, generating an entire month worth of content. Keeping the art and the soul in the content and the automations is very important to me. So creating systems for community impact, e-commerce, and events, just like the PYFC nonprofit in Santa Monica, where I engineered an automatic clock in, clock out project management system for my video editing students here, and also being a brand owner of Cosmic Demise since I was 16 years old by managing the screen printing of my designs on clothes and organizing live music and skateboard events. No matter how successful you get, there is no way of avoiding being organized. In our Drive directory, every raw asset, from raw video clips to photo shoot images, begins its life here. This doesn't store the files themselves. It acts as a master catalog. For you to have your brand seen everywhere, we're going to create a omnipresence marketing system. Upload once, the system automatically downloads it and posts it everywhere. With the content calendar, you'll see the posting sequence schedule with all the content ready to post. This system is pretty much your own production studio. The auto post date triggers the schedule automated post. Then there's the title of your content, caption you want to put on your post, the media type, whether it's a promo, nurture, or entertainment type of content, the edit section where your link to your content goes, then the tag people field if you want to mention someone in the post, the account brand, if you have multiple social media platforms, you can put it right here, and then the status, whether it's editing, ready to post, scheduled, or already been posted. But so what if you got the best content in the world and it goes viral? If you don't have a way to convert all that attention into some sort of sales, it's like trying to catch wind. That attention is going to fade away. That's why this lead generation with ManyChat has been so effective for my clients and myself, with turning the borrowed audience from social media into super fans offline. By setting up this lead capture, whenever you get a new follower, the automation triggers and sends them an automatic DM, and then collects the emails and phone numbers from your new fans and put them in your CRM. That way you can send them emails and text blasts on whenever you got a new product or a new event or We just want to let them know what you got going on and make a sale happen. That way, you can have a fan turn into a customer or a client where contracts are signed and payments are sent. One of the best problems to have is when you have too many clients. But if you don't want to lose money on the table or lose track of all these projects, you gotta have a content relationship manager where it has the prospect's name, the industry they're in, the last time you contacted them, the service you're willing to provide, follow-up reminders, notes from the last meeting, the contact info, their website, and a grade on their relationship. If it's an A, then they're ready to buy, they're super cool. But if it's an F, maybe you should hold back on them for a while. A system isn't a system if it doesn't adapt or improve over time by learning from the results. This system gets better every time you use it. The only way to escape the burnout as a business owner or a creative is either quit or evolve out the operator phase. From running on a high cognitive load, from always manually troubleshooting and having no free time, to world building like an architect in your brand by having high leverage, flow state, and delegating systems. Build a system that can outlast you, that can run without you or be sold. Design the system and then step out of operating the machine. What does your system look like? Tell us the problem that's holding you back. We'll create the content and the custom built systems for you.